look like that because they were.
So we are a haberdashery and we sell craft supplies. We've got threads, yarns, trims, embroidery thread, crochet supplies, knitting supplies, loads and loads. There's more than that as well. It's a little treasure trove. So the Kiwi Fruit Is Cute was an email that my best friend made when we were 13. I asked them to make me an email and they just picked a load of random words and it came up with, I think it was XX _ the Kiwi Fruit Is Cute at hotmail.co.uk, and that has always been in my brain since. And when it came to picking the name for the business, I was like, it's got to be that. It's just been in my head for years and years. So yeah, that was how it happened.
Welcome. Now our drinks and snacks in the classroom, please help me.
I'm Zarina and welcome to the Kiwi Fruit Is Cute. Come with me and I'll show you around.
So, Zarina, what have we got in this first bit then?
So in the run up to our lovely entrance, we've got a few of our community crafters. So community is a big part of what we do. There's a lot of local crafters that don't have a dedicated space. So they have a space with us that they can rent and have their items out and be able to sell through us, which has helped build our wonderful community. So we have moss prints here, and for some of the wonderful Cheltenham prints that you see, there's some very lovely ones around Cheltenham and of the racecourse and the Lido, which is wonderful. We've got lots of handmade stuff by our very own Siobhan. This all started with scrunchies being made and has turned into this amazing community. So yeah, come along and have a look at some lovely handmade stuff. And we have Sally Do Lally prints. If you go to a lot of the fairs around Gloucestershire, you've probably seen these before. Incredibly popular. We worked very closely with Sally in Cavendish House before we moved here as well. Lovely woman and fantastic designs. Now we will go straight into the building, so come along. So introduction to a lot of the classes that we do. Some of them are new, some of them are repeats. Some of you would have done the Indian block printing one, which was great fun. And then we've got various things with different types of jewellery making, candle making, and we'll be doing free knitting and close crochet classes once a month as well. So look out for those because it's first come, first serve.
Of course, we're walking around, so you can speak to us at the same time, and also, as I will also film what's going on in the shop as well.
Sure.
So, obviously, this is the counter, so that's the first thing.
Yeah, lovely counter of ours. So we've got some quilting equipment there, all the different scissors, including left-handed for you. Lots of different types of lamps for all your crafting needs, whether it's you working close with embroidery and sewing and things like that, or something around your fabric cutting area, around your sewing machine area, or when everybody else in the house is asleep and you don't want to stop crafting and you don't want big lights on. Cool. Then we've got a few extra little bits of sale for us. But moving into, first of all, our wonderful community crafter area. So as some of you may know, part of the community aspect of our business is we have lots of little crafters in who share a space with us. Some of these people also do some of our classes. So Riley, for example, does a lot of our crochet classes. Some of you may have done some beginner, intermediate and advanced classes with her already. So we've got some wonderful, cute little additions to start off 2026. We have Carol over here who does lots of little pieces and some luxury crochet kits as well. And Nathan over here who does all of our knitting classes. I'm going to restart knitting myself, so I'm joining Nathan's first free knit class, which will be great fun. This is a lovely new addition. All of you yarn lovers are going to be entranced by this. So Speckle and Stripe is a new addition to us, a new stockist for our yarn. So most of it is 60 or 70% merino wool, which is lovely. And then moving on to MJ and PP for our wonderful jewellery section. And Feely Fibres for our handmade dresses. Some of you may have seen these before as well. And then wonderful Kiwi Crochet for our lovely little crochet characters over here.
And can we move on into this part of the shop as well? So
sure. just our last community crafter
Yes.
is Rosie's Crafts. It's a wonderful handmade cards, bookmarks, and some lovely resin dishes as well. So this is the main Kiwi Fruit Is Cute section. So we'll start on this side. So we've got everything for all your lovely embroidery, felting and crochet needs, a range of hooks, a range of lovely kits as well. If you haven't got time to pick up a craft straight away, I highly recommend needle felting. I am a very busy girly and I'm loving needle felting. So you can see some little crafts that we've done just to have a little bit of fun. And then we've got wonderful, lovely ribbons over here, everything that you need, different bindings, and all your embroidery hoops, needle punching, and some lovely macrame pieces over here. We've got some nice felt kits and all the dyes that we have here. We've got lots of Rit dye. Fun fact, if you didn't know, Rit dye was the original company for the Kermit the Frog outfit. And some lovely cross-stitch kits. We'll take a little detour into our wonderful classroom now.
So the classroom in here.
So come on in. We've got lots of people in here already. So say hello to everybody. We've got our wonderful Siobhan over there, who's my lovely business partner. This is our wonderful yarn bomb. So this has been a specific community project where people have made flowers. There's a few bees dotting around and leaves and things. So some of you may remember this was on the side of Cavendish House as a beautiful addition to the building. So we will be putting this outside at some point. If you'd like to contribute, we ask for acrylic yarn if you don't mind, just because it's weatherproof. Some of the pieces that have been made, we've obviously got our wonderful Pride of Place Pride flag that was part of our summer window last year. Some of our crafters in the room as well, so this is where all of our classes will be. And as it is launch day, some lovely snacks and drinks, so pop by. So I'll now take you into the rest of the area. So we've got all of our wonderful yarn, which I know is something everybody loves to look at. Some lovely crochet kits, so the amigurumi, which I know people really, really love. It's very much a bit of a trend at the moment as well. And then some beginner kits for crochet. All of your knitting needs, so normal needles, circular needles, all your stitch markers and everything else galore. Various different sizes, of course. All your lovely trims, so different types of lace and sequins, pom-poms. And then we go into the wonderful fabric section. So some of you may know when we first joined, we didn't have fabric. We've managed to expand into that area. So we've got a very specific curated range of fabric for you. So very lovely Tilda fabrics that were special order, which I know everybody loves. Some lovely unlicensed Winnie the Pooh pieces, so they're okay for you to make and use. This one in particular I always love to pull out because we reorder this over and over again because it's so gorgeous. Lots of people love this royal pastel print. And all of our fillers, elastic needs, and every single type of thread that you could want. So your extra strong, your elastic, your quilting thread and all that jazz.
And just finally, one last question. The table. What's the table all about?
So this is our cutting table. If you're trying to cut fabric without anything to go on, is not great. And we've got lots of interfacing underneath, lots of different types. As always, if there's anything you need that you can't find in our little treasure trove, let us know. We do a few custom orders here and there where we can. So yeah.
And just quickly,
little heaven.
Zarina, what does it mean to you to open it as well?
Oh, wonderful. So for those of you who don't know, the three of us who run this business, myself, Zarina, Siobhan and Sam, we are best friends. Sam and I have known each other for over 10 years and we often talked about having a business together. But the older we've got, the way kind of life has gone, we are chronic illness girlies, unfortunately. And this is just a way for us to build something together that is part of a wonderful community that we can do in our life that brings us so much joy. I know Shiv earlier talked about like mental health and things like that. You know, it's something that we struggle with, a lot of people have struggled with. And working with your hands is just a way that everybody should get back to. It's so good for you, it feels so fulfilling. And the community that we've built has been phenomenal. So yeah, come and join us and have a look.